Here we have a brand new 2022 Chevrolet Camaro LT1 coupe. And this one comes in rapid blue on jet black cloth interior. And the powertrain consists of a 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8, mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. And as we get to the front end here, this one comes with a satin black front splitter and side rocker package, so really aggressive look there, looks really good. But we get LED daytime running lights along with LED headlamps. And this one has the RS package, so you also get the LED tail lights along with the black bow ties. But there are some 20-inch aluminum wheels, and these are a $2,000 option. We get passive keyless entry. And there are the controls for the power windows, power mirrors, power door locks. Get that Bose sound system. And there is the power front driver's seat. There's that back end there. I'm gonna go cut the headlamps on real quick. So you can see the lights. So those are the LED tail lights as part of the RS package. There's a trunk space in there. It's a pretty good size for a coupe. We'll take a quick look at the back seat. There's that there. So of course, not the best for room, but you could fit your kids back there when they're little. There's that power front passenger seat. But I just love this rapid blue. It looks fantastic in this color. And there's like the front end with the headlamps on. And when these first came out in 19, I wasn't sure about them, how they did the lights, but I really love the look of these now. But now we're gonna take a quick look under the hood. I mean, this blue is just stunning. It really is. And there's that 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8. I like how they put the vents here and blacked it out. It looks really good. Let's hop in the driver's seat now. So there's a look at our leather wrap steering wheel. Feels really good and it's easy to handle too. But over here we have our infotainment system, and this is going to be part of the technology package. You have that upgraded system here, so you get AM, FM, XM radio along with Bluetooth audio. But you also get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto too. And there is your single zone automatic climate controls. We'll go to the buttons down below in a second. But first, I want to show that HD rear view camera. Really good look there. But we can adjust the temperature here, of course using the buttons here. And then the fan speed here, or we can tap here. And of course we can toggle our auto mode there or down there. And then we just turn the fan speed down and turn that off. Here's our shifter. You just hit the button behind, pull down, reverse, neutral, drive, tap over to manually shift here or behind the steering wheel. And then we can toggle our traction control, our drive modes. We get 3 of those: Tour, Sport, and then we have Snow and Ice. And then we have an electronic parking brake. You just pull up to engage, press down to disengage. And then you hit this button right here to open up this small center console cubby, but you get 2 USB ports, an SD card reader, and an aux input. Then we have our power sunroof here, which we can one touch open there. And there's a view of the back seat from up here. There's our glove compartment with owner's manuals. And then to the steering wheel, we have our cruise control. So we cut it on here. We can adjust the speed here, cut it off there, and then turn it all the way off by toggling that. And then we have our favorites. So we can toggle our track list here or our radio stations. And then over here on the right side of the steering wheel, we have Bluetooth controls here. We can toggle through our gauge cluster here. We can go left, right, up and down. And then we can toggle our volume here. There's our push button start. And then we're gonna take a quick look at the window sticker here. Stickers for $45,060. And then it just shows you have the dual mode exhaust, power sunroof, all those options there. I think I said those wheels were $19.95, but they're $14.95. And then it's $400 for the blue. And then your standard features there. And then finally, here's the key fob with remote start. But next, we're gonna go ahead and take this 2022 Camaro LT1 out on the road for a quick test drive. So of course, with it being a Camaro, the ride quality is not plush, but I like it in the sense that I can feel the road and it isn't necessarily shaking the life out of me. But we're gonna put it in a sport mode to get it on the interstate. Not gonna give it too much throttle though. And I'm gonna put it back in a tour. And you just really cannot go wrong with a Camaro, especially with the performance exhaust. It just has the best sound when you're giving it throttle. And even coasting down the interstate here, you can see I'm in the 4-cylinder mode and I'm averaging 30 miles a gallon coming up this incline. That's just incredible. Doing right at 71. And then as I come down, you'll see it increase. And I'll just show you with the cruise control on. So just remarkable fuel economy for a sports car that can crack a 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. But I'm also just liking how much it's staying in this 4-cylinder mode, especially when you have the gas light on like this. It's nice to be able to save fuel wherever you can. especially when you don't need it. But what's crazy is if I would have given it full throttle, it would have been so exhilarating getting on the interstate, and then I can just switch the modes and I'm going to getting 30 miles a gallon. Just incredible. In tour mode, with this being a Camaro, this definitely is not an eco mode. It's more of a normal mode, so just keep that in mind. And of course, for this being a sports car, it is very fuel efficient, especially on the highway. But a lot of this newer technology helps you get that 30 or 32 miles a gallon on the highway that you wouldn't expect out of a car like this. And when I'm not giving it any throttle, especially in the 4-cylinder mode, the car is actually really quiet, almost relaxing. You can just hear the exhaust ever so slightly. It's like a nice soothing rumble. And like I said before, the ride definitely isn't smooth, but it's stiffer without being too stiff, in my opinion, for what it is. But especially for short commutes, not a bad daily driver. I mean, I could drive this. I actually did. I had a Camaro a while ago that I was doing 45-minute commutes there and back in, and didn't have any trouble out of it. And I had these power cloth seats as well. Of course, mine was a 12 model, but these have only gotten better over the years. This will bring me to the end of my review of the 2022 Chevrolet Camaro LT1.